Hello everyone, welcome back to a new video, and this time I'll be showing you a few methods on how to reduce CPU usage on Windows 10. Now, one thing to remember is that when you're playing a game or when you're editing a video or rendering something, it's normal to hit 100% on your CPU because obviously the CPU is doing a heavy task. So it's normal to get 100% CPU when you're playing a game or editing video or something like that. But in this video, we will be focusing on reducing CPU usage on when your computer is on idle. Now, if you have above 90% CPU utilization when your computer is idle, when you're not doing anything, then that's a problem. So in this video, I'll be showing you a few fixes to fix that. Now I will start with the simplest stuff first. Now the most obvious thing to do is to go into your task manager and go through all the tasks running on your computer and see which ones are causing a lot of CPU usage. Now, especially if you have a lower end CPU like a 4-core 4-thread CPU, so roughly an older i5 or a mobile i7 CPU, it's really easy to hit 100% CPU utilization even when your computer is idle, or even when you just have Windows Explorer open, because those CPUs are really low end, and these days programs and games require a lot of resources. So if you are running on an older CPU, then the best way is to limit the number of background apps. So for example, I have Discord running in the background, and I have Microsoft Edge running in the background, and also all the Nvidia and Adobe Acrobat, and also Microsoft Office, which is right now using 0%, but who knows, it can use some CPU sometimes, and also have Razer stuff. So just basically go through your task manager and disable or close the programs that you are not really using. So for example, if I want to, let's say, close Discord, I'm gonna go to Discord process. So I have like 5 processes here. Just all you need to do is just click on one process, or just click on the one that's using the most CPU, and then right click on it and click on end task, and there you go, all of them are gone. So basically just do the same thing for all the background processes that you're running, and you will immediately see an improvement in CPU usage. Now another thing to do is to change your power plan to a lower power plan. Now if you are running on a high performance power plan, then that means CPU will be utilized more, so resulting in a high CPU usage even when your computer is in idle. For example, if you're on a high performance power plan, that means that power plan will limit the lowest usage the CPU can go to. So it'll say 50% is the lowest you can go, and that means your CPU will stay at 50% utilization by processing some unnecessary stuff. So if you're on a high performance power plan, you go task manager, oh no, you have 50% utilization on your CPU. So to fix that, you need to go to your power options on Windows 10. So to do that, click on the Windows search bar and go to power plan, and here we go, we have an option called choose power plan here. So I'm just gonna click on that, and you can see I'm on ultimate performance power plan. Now if you click on balanced power plan, and you will immediately see a decrease in CPU utilization if you go to a balanced power plan. Now if you remember, we were at 7%. Now in my CPU there's really no usage, there's like 1% difference, but if you're on a lower end CPU, you will see a big difference or when you're changing from a high performance power plan to balanced or even power saver power plan. Now keep in mind though, reducing your power plan means that you will see lower performance in games especially. So that's a downside of going with this fix. So yeah, keep that in mind. Okay, so the last fix I'm going to show you is a bit of a technical one, and I have to mention you this before we start doing this fix. By doing this fix, this will disable Windows search bar, so you won't be able to use the Windows search bar or Cortana on Windows 10. So keep that in mind. So to do this fix, you have to press Windows button and R button on your keyboard, and it'll pop up this run window. in the text box you have to type regedit and press enter, and you will get registry editor. Now if you haven't opened this at all, you will see something like this. So you have all these folders and then there's a blank space here. So you need to navigate to this folder called hkey local machine, and then in there go into the subfolder system, and then in there again go to subfolder current control set, and in there go to services and scroll down until you find time broker svc, and in here you will see all these files here. Now the file that we need is called start. So you should have this here, and the value of the default value is 3. So what we're going to do is right click on it and click on modify, and then change the value from 3 to 4, and this will disable Windows search. Now I'm not going to do that because I don't want my Windows search to be disabled, but if you want your Windows search back, all you have to do is follow the same step and come to this folder and change the value back to 3. It should be pretty easy. So once you change the value to 4, click OK, and then you need to restart your computer to see the effect. And also another bonus fix, and in this fix we will disable superfetch service, or sometimes known as sysmain service. So to fix this, you need to go into your task manager and then go into services actually. You need to go into services and search for sysmain service. It should be somewhere here. There we go, we found the sysmain service, and as you can see it's running on my computer. Now what we're going to do is we will be disabling this. So we are gonna right click on it and then click on open services, and then again we have to search for sysmain. There we go, and then we will right click, then go to properties, and then here on startup type we will set it to be disabled, and then we will click on apply, click on OK, and restart your computer, and that service will be disabled, and you'll see a quite significant decrease on CPU usage when your computer is idle. Well, that's it for this video. I hope these fixes helped reducing your CPU usage and making your computer a bit more faster. And if it did, make sure to leave a like, and also make sure to subscribe if you want more videos like this. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.